In today's video, we're ready feasibility study for movable homes manufacturing business, factory-built modular and portable homes ported and installed on site. Let's dive in.
Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss with you regarding the movable homes. Fine. Nowadays it's a concept that if you will make movable homes and then you can move it wherever you want to go like this. So this is a good concept. It is very popular in other countries as well. So let's talk about if somebody want to start the project for the movable homes. Okay. So, so uh, if they want to start in UAE, so what are the components they need to consider while preparing, getting the feasibility study for the movable homes? Because people they approaching us and they will say, "Can you please prepare for us the feasibility study for movable homes?" So I want to tell that, okay, if you want to get the feasibility for the movable homes, what are the components need to be included, what information you will get, and how it will look like, all these things. Fine. Let's start to see that what are the important and key components need to be included in while preparing the feasibility study for the movable homes. Fine. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yes, please. Yes. So, okay. So you can see over here, okay, so it's a movable homes or modular or portable homes manufacturing business. If somebody want to start, okay, so how it will look like, what are the components we need to include? Okay, the first of all, we will see executive summary. Okay,
Now, let's start with the executive summary. This project focuses on manufacturing movable and modular homes in Dubai. Target customers include real estate developers and hospitality operators. Demand tailwinds are strong.
manufacturing of movable or modular homes in Dubai, factory plus assembly line or core products, single module homes, studio or 1BR, multi module homes, 2BR, 3BR, expandable, side cabin, security, office accommodation. Normally it happens on the construction website. Optional, glamping pods, portable kiosk, mobile clinics or classroom. Fine. So target customer would be, okay, if you will see, target customer would be 1 minute. 1 minute, yes. So real estate developers, okay, temporary accommodation, yeah, normally as I mentioned to you, sales center, sometime you will, okay, site offices, government and semi-government, emergency housing, staff housing, hospitality, glamping, resorts, beach, desert, cabins, industrial clients, oil and gas, logistic, construction camps, retail and food operators, portable, cafe kiosk. Fine. So all these things would become the part of the movable homes or whatever the office is, something like that. So market tailwinds, it's a UE construction demand and prefab adoption are increasing. Multiple reports for cost strong growth for the prefabricated construction. Market size estimates for the UAE prefab reaching 224.98 billion in 2025. Okay, and now it is increasing more. Fine.
The product definition client's pathway. Movable homes in Dubai fall into two categories: semi-permanent structures or portable units. A pre-certified catalog makes scaling easier.
We'll talk about the product definition and compliance pathway. Okay, so how you can sell, what are the definition of this one? Let's, drill down this one. Okay, so you can see over here, you can see 1 minute. So what are the selling? Movable homes can fall into two practical compliance routes. Okay, so the building structure route, semi-permanent installation unit installed on foundation and anchors connected to DIVA, SIVA, severe, okay, requires municipality building permits. Portable units, route, temporary, movable, still often requires approval for sitting, utilities, and transport your movement. Dubai approvals commonly involve Dubai municipality process for permits approval or DMs, means Dubai municipality. On permit FAQ indicates that cases require special approval exception, application related authority approvals where applicable. Fine. Let's talk about the standard and specification. Okay, so what would be the standard and what would be this specification? Okay, so you can see over here, you will need to build your product around the UAE relevant standards for safety, materials, and the and performance. Fine, you can see over here. So you can see. Okay, so performance and fire safety, electrical installation, structural, okay, Ministry of Industry and advanced technology as well. Fine. So you can see over here, provides access to UAE standard specification services. If we'll talk about the practical approach, design a standard catalog, 3 to 6 models, and certify, validate it once, then you will replicate it at scale. Fine. So work with the engineering consultant to align the drawing, structural calculation, MEP5, performance, and installation method statement. If you will do this one, you need to have some kind of prototypes where it will have the idea to the person who's going to start this business to see how it will look like. Fine. If we'll talk about the
Demand is driven to delivery, growing real estate and a strong sustainability push. Competitors include prefab cabin manufacturers and modular villa builders.
market analysis, Dubai UAE demand drivers. So faster delivery versus traditional build. Okay, critical for events, tourism, sites, camps, temporary facilities, real estate infrastructure growth driving the need for site accommodation and rapid builds. So sustainability push and reduce the site prefab advantage as well. So if you talk about this one, okay, probably you will get the better idea that what are the demand drivers that it will push the demand to get more construction of the movable homes. Competitive landscape, you will talk about the competitive landscape. Fine. So you can see over here, prefab site cabin manufacturer, construction camps, porta cabins, modular villas, villa builders, premium segment. Definitely villa is a premium segment. Importer for containers, homes and ports, China, Turkey, Europe. Fine. So differentiation, what wins in Dubai? Okay, so Dubai municipality, okay, align the design pack plus documented compliance, fast delivery, okay, 30-60 day, superior finishing, hotel grade option, thermal performance suited to UAE climate, installation plus HAVC sizing, after sales warranty, relocation service. Fine. If we talk about the business.
Now, let's discuss the business model and revenue streams. Revenue comes from unit sales, turnkey installation, transport and craneage, maintenance contracts, and an optional rental fleet.
Business model and revenue stream. Okay, so how you will think that, okay, what would be your business model where it includes the components or the products where you will get the revenue. Fine. So the first of all, it would be unit sales, primary and per unit, depending on the size, spec, turnkey installation, foundation, anchors, MP hookups, shading, structure, transport and craneage, delivery plus lifting. Fine. Maintenance contracts, HVAC, waterproofing, seal checks. Okay, rental fleets, optional recurring monthly revenue for cabins and pods. Fine. Typical pricing bands, what need to be, you will remain in this band. Security cabin 6 to 12 metric, scare. Okay, so it's a scare. So 18K to 45K, studio pod 75 to 160K, and 1 BR, 2 BR, so 160 to 420K. So the premium or glamping high finish cabin can exceed this one. If we'll talk about the technical feasibility, factory plus process, fine. So if we'll talk about the factory plus process.
Now, let's discuss technical feasibility. Light gauge steel frame with insulated wall panels offers strong thermal performance. The process spans design, fabrication, assembly, and quality inspection.
Okay, so probably you will get the better idea. Okay, so 1 minute. Okay, so this would be, you can see factory plus, okay, is the process. So recommended construction system, UE practical, okay, option A, most common, which is normally, okay, light gauge steel frame plus insulated wall panels, okay, SIP, PUE or rock wool, fast, scalable, good thermal performance. Option B, because now option A we have considered, okay, now we'll talk about the option A, option B, and then the option C. So option A, we have considered this one, fine. Now option B is there. Okay, so quick but heavier thermal issues if not engineered well. Container stigma in some segments. Option C, volumetric modular fully furnished modules. Okay, so best speed on-site, higher factory complexity. Fine. So next is manufacturing workflow end to end. Fine. So design and engineering, BOM plus shop drying, steel cutting, frame fabrication, jigs, weldings, bolting. All these will be the flow of the manufacturing. Floor assembly plus insulation, floor wall panel assembly plus insulation, vapor barrier, roof assembly, waterproofing, drainage details, MEP, rough, electrical, okay, and plumbing lines as well. This one also internal finishes, boards, paints, flooring, joinery, external cladding, okay, aluminum composite. It means all these would be the part of the manufacturing. If we'll talk about the what are the key machinery and component, the equipment would be the part of this one. So let's talk about that one. Fine. So steel cutting, CNC plasma, laser or cold saw, drilling, bending, if LGS, welding machine, jigs, compressors, panel cutting, saws, edge, steel tools, okay, spray booth, painting tools or subcontract, powder, coating, forklifts, overheads, okay, gantry crane, depending on the unit size, electrical testing instrument, plumbing, pressure test kit, fire rated windows, procurement, installation, or tooling. Fine. So probably you will get the better.
Now, let's discuss location and facility. Suitable industrial areas include Dubai Industrial City, DIPE, and Jabza. A starter facility needs 800 to 1,500 square meters are strong.
Better idea. Fine. So location and facility. Okay. So what would be the best location you need to manufacture all these? So industrial area, to where you are the example. So that would be in Dubai Industrial City, DIP, Jabsa, and mainland if you will select. Okay, so space planning, small scale starter 800 to 1500, built up fabrication plus finishing, storage mid scale 2000 to 5000, two lines plus paint finishing, base plus yard, utilities, three-phase power, compressed air, ventilation, fire safety system, and loading bay as well. Lesson.
Now, let's discuss licensing and approvals. This includes a mainland or free zone industrial license, covering prefab manufacturing and transport movement permits for oversized loads.
Licensing and approval, if you'll talk about the licensing approval, okay, so high level company setup. First of all, you need to approach the main DD, industrial license, or the free zone industrial license, whatever you want. Activity should cover the manufacturing of the prefab modular building units. Activity codes vary by authority, definitely. Some free zone if listing manufacturing of the prefabricated building steel structure under industrial manufacturing. Product and site approvals project by project. So the municipality permits pathway, especially for semi-permanent sitting. Fine. So likewise, transport movement permits where the oversized load, supply, route plus timing, escort as needed. Fine. Utility connection approval, DIVA, or the SIVA as applicable, because these kind of things the Dubai municipality, we need to look for this one. So practical tips: sell the permanent ready packages, standard drawings, method statement plus spec, or so the customer face fewer approvals delay. Okay, so organization and staffing, minimum team, starter line as a general manager, operation lead, design and technical engineer, outsource engineering partner, production supervisor, inspector, production and storekeeper, fabricator, steel, carpenters, fit out, electrical, plumbers, all these stuff. And probably it should be starter headcount from 18 to 35 depending on in-house.
Now, let's discuss financial feasibility. A starter plant requires an investment of aid 1.95 to 6.3 million units. A precinct 10 to 12 makes scaling easier.
Finishing versus outsource finishing. Fine. So financial feasibility study indicative model. Okay, so you can see over here, see Dubai, because you didn't specify your target investment. If you will give me some kind of the amount, then for sure. Otherwise, I will estimate myself, or we can estimate ourselves that what is your requirement, and then accordingly we can suggest you that okay, how much amount, minimum amount you can start with, and what would be the full capex and opex. Fine. So scenario A, if you build okay, so only the capex scenario A, okay, so how much it would be cost you? So 10 to 20 units per month, mix of cabins plus 1 BR pods. Capex you need for this one, the machinery, the forklifts, crane setup, factory fit out, electrical safety, designing, engineering setup, prototyping, working capital. Total it will cost you 1.95 million to 6.3 million. Fine. Hopefully it will give you idea. Then the unit economics, example mid case studio port, selling price, then the direct material, gross profit after overheads, it will give you the idea. Then probably it would be the net margin of 10 to 18%. You can see over here. Yeah. So if we'll talk about the scenario B, first of all, we discuss the scenario A. Now, 1 minute. We case, okay, scenario B, mid case or mid scale plant, 2 lines. Okay, so goal is 25 to 60 units per month, high modular share. Capex is semi automated cutting production, 2.5 to 565 million. All those handling facility, fit out, base, working capital, total in cost, it would be 7.3 million to 19 million. So that would be the revenue profitability. Okay, so probably the gross margin would be 25 to 40%, and break even it would be 30% to 50% of the capacity. Okay, so it will give you the overall rule of thumb. I'm just talking about mitigation risk, and what could be the risk and what could be the mitigation you need to consider. And then you can see that okay, what are the challenges you can face. So key risk is approval delays, unclear classification, price pressure from the importer, quality failure, transport damage, demand seasonality. Fine. Mitigation, standardize design, QA and QC gates, pressure testing, electrical. See, all these are the mitigation. You can handle this one. Use modular upgrades packs, solar, smart locks, premium cladding, shading, all this. Fine. So now the implementation roadmap, how you will implement, and the phases of the project will change. Okay, the phase 1, 0 to 2 months, finalize the business model, select the product line, engineering partner, supply shortlist. Phase 2, 2 to 4 months, factory lease plus fit out, machinery procurement. Phase 3, 4 to 6 months, prototype builds, testing plus final coating, costing plus sales pipeline. Phase 4, 6+ month, scale production, optimize BOM, launch, rental fleet, and option. Fine. So this would give you the idea that okay, how you can construct the movable homes, the business setup, and we can prepare the feasibility for you. Let's take into the Arabic version. You can see we need to mention, we can give you the Arabic version as well. You can also see this one. It will give you the idea that how it will look like, and you can get all the information what you are looking for, just to give the idea. Because at the end I will show you how the sample of the feasibility study will look like, if even though it is available on our website, the sample of feasibility study. But it will give you some idea. Let's talk about the sample of the feasibility study, how it will look like. So just to give you the idea, let me give you the heads up. Okay, so this is the format of the report. This is a table of content. Then this was the disclaimer, executive summary, fine. And this one is the startup cost, capex and opex, 5-year projection, break-even analysis, ROI of the project, recommendation and conclusion, risk analysis of the project, fine. And then the recommendation and conclusion, you can see this is recommendation, the conclusion. Building entrance, okay, so company profile, okay, whatever you have, if you have, so the rest detail is industry and market analysis from top down, means world level, GCC, UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, wherever you want to open the business, it's up to you. Okay, so you can have the idea, fine. In that way, you will, and we will mention the source link as well from where we have pulled out the data. It will give you the more clarity of each and everything. Okay, so business model, we can suggest you, if you have, it's a good thing. SWOT analysis, fine. Comparative analysis, okay. So the next thing is that so sales and marketing strategies, fine. You can see this is the critical success factor which are very important to make the business successful. This is, by the way, a pediatric feasibility. Just I'm giving you the idea that how it will look like. Okay, so if you will get the report, this is the financial planning detail, because the one I mentioned in the first phase, it was a summary. Now it's a detailed headcount detail. What would be the salary, staff, designation, visa cost, insurance cost, number of staff. Okay, so you will get all the detail, and 5-year projection, break-even analysis, financial analysis, fine, and risk analysis as well, and the industry growth, inflation factor. All these things you will get. This is the source link, and this is our contact number. You can contact on this mobile number. So to, if you want to get the any kind of feasibility, fine. Hopefully it will give you the idea. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, so probably this overall it will give you some kind of idea that we are capable enough to handle your project. If you want more information and you want to have the meeting, so please contact us. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.
That wraps up our feasibility study on the movable homes business in Dubai. If you found this valuable, hit like and subscribe for more business breakdowns. See you in the next video.